BlissBlissBliss, here with the asana of the month, which is setu, bandha, sarvangasana, or bridge pose. Before I show you bridge pose, which is great for relieving tension in the neck and the shoulders, I want to explain two principles that are important in that pose and also just in daily life habits. One is shoulder loop and the other is skull loop. Skull loop starts from the center of the palate, so if you imagine a focal point right in between the tongue and the roof of your mouth and the center of your palate, and it lifts up through the back of the head and then draws down through the front of the face. So creating a loop like this. Basic setup for the pose is to have the ankles directly under the knees. Again, shoulder loop and skull loop engaged. And pressing the palms to the floor, lift the hips, keeping the knees pointed the same direction as the pose. To really, once you're lifted, reaffirm shoulder and skull loop. It's helpful to rotate the upper arm bones out. Re-extend the back of the neck. And if you have the reach, to clasp the hands under the sacrum and reach the knuckles towards the heels. Remember, as you're doing bridge pose, to always lift the chin away from the chest, but to lift the chest towards the chin as much as possible. Then that'll help open the chest, soften the shoulders, and extend the back of the neck. Another nice alternative for a bridge pose, when you feel like you just need to open and relax or relieve some tension in the neck and shoulders, and you want to stay a while, is to do the pose in a restorative variation. The setup principles are the same, but you take a block and place it under the sacrum, perpendicular to the spine. You can try one block, and if it feels like you have more room in the front of the body to open without hurting your low back, you can try a second one. The idea is the hips are high, the chest is open, but there's no pain at all in the low back. So if there is pain with two, just take it to one. Re-engage shoulder loop, skull loop, and then just rest the arms off to the side. Keep the chest lifting towards the chin, and the chin lifting away from the chest. And then softly close the eyes, keeping your gaze towards the chest. Just working with the breath to inhale and expand to the front of the heart, opening the chest even more, and to exhale and soften through the back of the shoulders. Remember, engaging shoulder loop and skull loop can be helpful for neck and shoulder tension, whether you're doing yoga or daily activities. Remember to draw the shoulder blades down and extend up through the center palate, through the top of the skull. Enjoy your day.